One word beginning with the letter A. Think of a fruit. Apple? Apple. Good. Hannah? C.
Red.
Red. What's that got to do with C?
Red sea.
Imagine a world where your words have the power to shape your destiny. Intriguing, right? This is not just a fantasy, it's a profound truth. The words we use daily are more than mere communication tools. They are the architects of our reality.
What did you do to my sign?
I wrote the same, but in different words.
In this exploration, we delve into the intrinsic power of words, uncovering how they can unlock doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment. Are you ready to transform your words and consequently your life?
Let's use our words to accept of each other's differences and respect diversity.
The intrinsic power of words. The power of words is a concept as old as language itself. Words, often perceived merely as tools for communication, hold an incredible ability to shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The adage, "Words can inspire and words can destroy," aptly captures their essence. This power stems from a simple yet profound principle. Words are not just sounds or written symbols. They are carriers of meaning, emotion, and energy. Why do words hold such power? The answer lies in their dual nature.
One of the best examples I know is when I started hearing messages about the power of words.
Firstly, words are a reflection of our inner thoughts and beliefs. When we speak or write, we are externalizing our internal cognitive processes. This expression gives form to our thoughts, making them more tangible and influential in the physical world. Secondly, words are a tool for creation. Through language, we can articulate our desires, fears, hopes, and intentions. This articulation has the power to influence our own behavior and the behavior of others, thereby shaping our reality. The impact of words is not only psychological, but also physiological. Research in psycholinguistics reveals that positive and negative words can stimulate different areas of the brain. Positive words can stimulate motivational centers of the brain, encouraging us to act in alignment with the words we speak. Conversely, negative words can activate fear responses, leading to a reduction in our ability to think with clarity and purpose. In the realm of personal development and success, the power of words is especially significant. The language we use to describe ourselves and our circumstances can either limit or empower us. For instance, describing a challenge as an opportunity rather than a problem can shift our mindset from one of defeat to one of possibility and growth. This phenomenon is closely linked to the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. When we repeatedly tell ourselves that we are capable, resilient, and successful, we begin to internalize these beliefs. Our subconscious mind accepts these affirmations as truth, and we start to act in ways that align with these positive beliefs. This results in a positive feedback loop. Our words shape our beliefs influence our actions, and our actions reinforce our words. The opposite is also true. Negative self-talk can trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and failure. If we constantly tell ourselves that we are not good enough, we may subconsciously sabotage our efforts to succeed. Our words can become our barriers, preventing us from realizing our full potential. Understanding the power of words also means recognizing the impact of language in our interactions with others. The words we choose in communication can build relationships or break them down. In a professional context, words can inspire teams and drive success, or they can create conflict and misunderstanding. In personal relationships, our words can convey love and respect, or they can inflict pain and distrust. It is important to note that the power of words extends beyond the spoken language. Written words, whether in books, social media posts, emails, or text messages, also carry immense power. They have the ability to reach a wider audience and can remain in the public domain indefinitely, thus amplifying their impact. Words and reality creation. The concept of words as a tool for reality creation is both fascinating and powerful. This idea extends beyond mere philosophical musings. It is rooted in the understanding of how language shapes our perception of the world and, in turn, our experiences within it. To delve into this concept is to explore a realm where words are not just descriptors of reality, but active participants in its creation. At the core of this concept lies the belief that the words we use can influence our reality. This isn't just metaphorical, it's a principle backed by cognitive psychology and neurolinguistics. Words can frame our understanding of situations, influencing our emotional responses and guiding our actions. When we describe an event or a person with positive language, we're not just conveying a message, we're also coloring our perception and potentially altering our future interactions. Take, for example, the way we approach challenges. If we talk about a difficult task as an insurmountable obstacle, we set ourselves up for a mindset of defeat. However, if we refer to it as a challenging opportunity, we frame it in a way that highlights potential growth and learning. This simple shift in language can transform our approach, motivation, and even the outcome. The phenomenon of words shaping reality is also evident in the placebo effect, a well-documented medical phenomenon. Patients given a placebo often experience a change in their condition simply because they believe they are receiving treatment. The words of the medical practitioner, along with the patient's belief in those words, create a physical response. This example underscores the potent force that belief, fueled by language, can exert on our physical reality. Our words also influence the people around us, contributing to their perception of themselves and their situations. Positive words of encouragement can uplift and inspire, while negative words can demoralize and deflate. In leadership and parenting, for example, the words chosen can significantly impact the confidence, self-esteem, and future success of team members or children. This concept extends to the realm of affirmations, a practice where one speaks or writes positive statements as a way of manifesting a desired reality. Affirmations are based on the premise that positive, assertive language can reprogram the mind, replacing negative thoughts and beliefs with positive ones. When we repeatedly affirm our goals and aspirations in positive terms, we not only reinforce our belief in their attainability, but also align our subconscious mind with these objectives, making us more likely to take the necessary actions to achieve them. However, the effectiveness of words in creating reality is not just about repetition, but also about belief and emotion. Words spoken without conviction or emotional engagement are unlikely to have a significant impact. It is when words are infused with genuine belief and emotional energy that they become a powerful force in shaping our reality. Understanding the relationship between words and reality also calls for recognizing the power of narrative. The stories we tell ourselves about who we are, our past experiences, and our future. Possibilities play a crucial role in shaping our identity and our life trajectory. These narratives, constructed through our internal and external dialogue, can either limit us or empower us. By consciously crafting our personal narratives with empowering language, we can reshape our self-image and influence the direction of our lives. The subconscious mind and language. The intricate relationship between the subconscious mind and language forms a cornerstone in understanding human behavior and personal development. This connection is not just a matter of psychological interest, but a key to unlocking the immense potential that lies within each individual. To delve into this topic is to explore how the subtle nuances of language can shape our deepest beliefs and, in turn, our reality. The subconscious mind, often likened to a fertile soil, is where the seeds of our thoughts and words are sown. Unlike the conscious mind that deals with logical thinking and decision-making, the subconscious operates below the level of conscious awareness. It absorbs information continuously and indiscriminately, influencing our actions and reactions, often without our conscious understanding. Language plays a pivotal role in this process. Every word we speak or hear, every sentence we read or write is registered by the subconscious. This absorption is not just about the literal meaning of the words, but also their emotional and contextual nuances. The subconscious mind does not reason or judge the veracity of the information it receives. Instead, it stores and acts upon it as if it were true. This characteristic of the subconscious mind can have profound implications. Positive language, affirmations, and empowering narratives can nurture a mindset of growth, resilience, and optimism. Conversely, negative language, self-critical talk, and disempowering stories can reinforce limiting beliefs and negative patterns of behavior.
Hey, you're not worth the powder it would take to blow you up. You are an empty, hollow shell of a woman.
One of the most fascinating aspects of this relationship is the concept of neuroplasticity. This term refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Language can influence this process significantly. When we repeatedly expose our subconscious mind to certain words and phrases, we reinforce specific neural pathways. Over time, these pathways become stronger, making the associated thoughts and behaviors more automatic. For instance, if someone consistently speaks about themselves as a victim, their subconscious mind absorbs this narrative, shaping their self-identity and worldview. This person may start to perceive and react to situations from a victim mentality, regardless of the objective circumstances. On the other hand, using language that emphasizes personal power and agency can lead to a more empowered and proactive approach to life. The effect of language on the subconscious mind is also evident in the phenomenon of self-talk. This continuous internal dialogue shapes our perception of self and the world around us. When this self-talk is positive and constructive, it can boost confidence, enhance problem-solving abilities, and foster a sense of well-being. Negative self-talk, however, can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a tendency to focus on limitations rather than opportunities. Another area where the subconscious mind and language intersect is in the realm of habit formation. Habits, whether beneficial or detrimental, are often the result of subconscious programming. Language can be a tool for developing new, positive habits or altering existing negative ones. By consistently using language that aligns with the habits we wish to cultivate, we can program our subconscious mind to help us in adopting these habits more effortlessly. The impact of language on the subconscious is not limited to individual experiences. It extends to cultural and societal contexts as well. The collective language of a community, including idioms, metaphors, and narratives, shapes the subconscious beliefs and values of its members. This collective subconscious can have a significant impact on societal behaviors and attitudes. The law of assumption and our words. The law of assumption, a principle deeply ingrained in the fabric of our understanding of the universe, holds that our assumptions, often unconsciously held, shape our reality. This principle, when coupled with the power of words, reveals a profound truth. The language we use is not merely a tool for expression, but a vehicle for manifesting our deepest beliefs and, consequently, our lived experiences. At the heart of the law of assumption is the idea that what we assume to be true, consciously or unconsciously, directs the course of our lives. These assumptions are often reflected in our words, which act as a mirror to our innermost thoughts and beliefs. When we speak, we are not just communicating with others. We are also affirming our assumptions to ourselves and to the universe. The subconscious mind, which plays a critical role in shaping our beliefs and behaviors, is highly receptive to the words we use. It does not distinguish between reality and fiction. Rather, it absorbs the content of our speech as truth. This absorption has a powerful effect on our belief system. By consistently using language that aligns with positive assumptions, we can reprogram our subconscious to adopt these assumptions as our reality. For instance, consider the difference in mindset and consequent behavior between someone who constantly says, "I'm just not good at this," versus another who affirms, "I am learning and improving every day." The former statement reinforces a belief of inherent inability, while the latter assumes growth and capability. Over time, these spoken words solidify into core beliefs, significantly influencing the individual's actions and outcomes. The law of assumption also interacts with the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. When we verbalize an expectation, we set in motion a series of cognitive and behavioral responses that can bring that expectation to fruition. For example, if a person repeatedly says they are unlucky in love, they may subconsciously sabotage potential romantic relationships, thereby proving their assumption correct. In contrast, expressing positive expectations about relationships can open the heart and mind to healthier, more fulfilling connections. This principle is evident in various aspects of life, from personal goals and self-esteem to professional achievements and interpersonal relationships. The language we use in discussing our aspirations, challenges, and views of ourselves and others can significantly impact our capacity to realize these aspirations and overcome these challenges. Moreover, the law of assumption and the power of words extend beyond individual experiences to collective consciousness. The narratives and dialogues prevalent in a community or society reflect collective assumptions that can shape the socio-cultural reality. For example, a society that speaks of peace and cooperation is more likely to foster these qualities among its members than one that constantly talks of conflict and competition. In understanding the law of assumption, it is crucial to recognize that changing our language is not merely about adopting a positive facade. It requires a deeper shift in our beliefs and attitudes. The words we choose must resonate with our authentic selves and our sincere aspirations. This alignment ensures that our words are not empty affirmations, but powerful declarations of our truth. The practice of mindfulness in speech is instrumental in harnessing the law of assumption. By being aware of the words we use and the assumptions they reveal, we can gradually shift our language to reflect the reality we wish to create. This mindful practice involves pausing before we speak, choosing our words carefully, and aligning our language with our desired outcomes. Shifting from desire to being. The journey from articulating a desire to embodying the state of its fulfillment is a profound transformation that involves more than just wanting something. It's about becoming the embodiment of that desire. This shift from desire to being is a crucial concept in personal development and self-actualization. It's about aligning our words, thoughts, and actions with the state of already having or being what we desire. At the core of this shift is the understanding that merely wanting something often places it in a distant, sometimes unattainable future. For example, constantly saying, "I want to be successful," can reinforce the belief that success is always out of reach. However, when we begin to speak and act as if we are already experiencing that success, we align ourselves with the reality of being successful. This concept is rooted in the psychological principle of acting as if. When we act as if, we begin to embody the thoughts, feelings, and actions of the person who has already achieved what we desire. This doesn't mean deluding ourselves or pretending to have something we don't, but rather adopting the mindset and behaviors that are congruent with our desired state. Language plays a pivotal role in this transformation. The words we use not only express our thoughts and desires, but also shape our self-perception and identity. By changing our language from one of longing to one of having, we initiate a shift in our subconscious belief system. Instead of saying, "I want to be confident," saying, "I am confident," signals to our subconscious that we are already in the state of confidence, leading to a natural alignment of our behavior with this belief. This shift also involves a deeper understanding of the difference between external desires and internal states of being. External desires are often tied to material possessions, status, or specific outcomes, while internal states of being are about how we feel and perceive ourselves. Shifting from focusing on external acquisitions to cultivating internal states can lead to more sustainable and fulfilling life changes. For instance, rather than fixating on obtaining a specific job as a measure of success, we can focus on cultivating the qualities of a successful person, such as determination, creativity, and resilience. In doing so, we not only increase our likelihood of achieving our external goals, but also experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and self-worth, independent of external circumstances. The power of visualization and emotional engagement cannot be overstated in this process. Visualizing ourselves as already having achieved our desires, coupled with the emotional experience of that, Achievement reinforces the shift from desire to being. This practice can transform our self-image and self-expectations, leading to actions and opportunities that align with our new state of being. This concept is also closely tied to the law of attraction, which suggests that we attract into our lives what we focus on. By embodying the state of our desires, we align our energy and focus with those desires, making it more likely for them to materialize in our reality. However, this shift requires more than just positive thinking or affirmations. It demands an authentic alignment of our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our desired state. It involves a holistic approach to personal development, where we actively cultivate the qualities and behaviors that reflect our aspirations. The power of positive speaking. The concept of positive speaking is rooted in the idea that the words we choose to express ourselves have a significant impact on our mindset, emotions, and ultimately, our life experiences. This chapter delves into the transformative power of positive speaking, exploring how the deliberate use of uplifting and affirmative language can lead to profound changes in our personal and professional lives. Positive speaking involves using words that reflect optimism, hope, and confidence. It's not just about avoiding negative language, it's about actively choosing words that promote a positive outlook and constructive thinking. This approach is grounded in various psychological theories and practices, including positive psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, and neuro-linguistic programming, all of which highlight the influence of language on our thoughts and behaviors. One of the primary benefits of positive speaking is its impact on our mental and emotional states. Words carry emotional weight, and the language we use can either elevate or dampen our mood. By consistently using positive language, we can foster feelings of happiness, resilience, and well-being. This shift in emotional state is not just subjective. It has been shown to have physiological benefits, including reduced stress levels and an improved immune system. Positive speaking also influences our perception of ourselves and the world around us. When we use positive language, we are more likely to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems, and strengths instead of weaknesses. This optimistic perspective is not about ignoring life's challenges, but about approaching them with a mindset that is more conducive to finding effective solutions. In the realm of goal setting and achievement, the power of positive speaking is particularly evident. The language we use to describe our goals and the path to achieving them can significantly impact our motivation and persistence. For instance, framing a goal with positive, action-oriented language, "I will improve my skills to advance my career," is more empowering and motivating than using vague or negative terms, "I don't want to be stuck in the same job forever." Positive speaking extends its influence to our interactions with others. The way we communicate can affect the morale, motivation, and performance of those around us. In a leadership context, using positive language can inspire and motivate team members, foster a collaborative and supportive work environment, and lead to better team outcomes. In personal relationships, positive communication can strengthen bonds, build trust, and promote mutual understanding and respect.
Wait, that's my car.
You can draw when you're finished with your chores. Right now, it's not time to play, it's time to work. Do what I asked you to do first.
Another crucial aspect of positive speaking is its role in shaping our internal dialogue. The way we talk to ourselves, often referred to as self-talk, is instrumental in forming our self-image and self-esteem. Positive self-talk, characterized by affirmations and self-encouragement, can boost our confidence and help us overcome self-doubt and negative thinking patterns. However, the practice of positive speaking is not about ignoring reality or engaging in wishful thinking. It's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of a situation and expressing them in a way that is both realistic and optimistic. This balanced approach allows us to acknowledge challenges while maintaining a hopeful and constructive outlook. Implementing positive speaking in daily life involves being mindful of our word choices and the tone of our conversations. It requires a conscious effort to replace negative phrases with positive alternatives, to focus on what can be done rather than what cannot, and to express gratitude and appreciation more frequently. Words as reflections of our inner state. The words we choose to express ourselves are more than mere vehicles of communication. They are profound reflections of our inner state, echoing our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and attitudes. This chapter explores the intimate connection between our language and our internal world, underscoring the importance of conscious communication in personal growth and self-awareness. Language, as a tool for self-expression, offers insights into our psychological and emotional landscapes. The words we use can reveal underlying beliefs and feelings, often unbeknownst to us. For example, a person frequently using language that indicates a lack of control or helplessness, I can't, I must, I have to, may be expressing an underlying belief of powerlessness or external locus of control. Conversely, language that reflects choice and agency, I choose to, I prefer, I will, indicates a mindset of empowerment and internal locus of control. The correlation between language and emotions is particularly striking. Emotional states, whether positive or negative, find their expression in our words. When we're happy, our language tends to be more positive, optimistic, and energetic. In contrast, feelings of sadness or anger often manifest in negative, critical, or hostile language. This emotional reflection in language is not just a means of communication, but also a form of emotional regulation, helping us process and express our feelings. Moreover, the language we use influences our thought patterns. Cognitive psychology suggests that habitual language patterns can reinforce certain ways of thinking, which can either be beneficial or detrimental to our mental health. For instance, habitual negative self-talk can lead to a reinforcement of negative thought patterns, contributing to anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. On the other hand, practicing positive self-talk can promote a healthier mindset and improve overall mental well-being. The role of language in shaping our identity is another aspect of this connection. The way we describe ourselves and our experiences contributes to our self-concept. Consistent use of language that diminishes our abilities or worth can erode our self-esteem, while language that acknowledges our strengths and potential can enhance our self-image. This self-description becomes a narrative we live by, influencing how we perceive and present ourselves to the world. Language also plays a crucial role in our relationships and social interactions. The way we talk about others reflects our attitudes and beliefs about them. Language that is judgmental, dismissive, or hostile can strain relationships, while language that is respectful, empathetic, and positive can foster stronger, healthier connections. Our words can either build bridges or create barriers in our interactions with others. The principle of neuroplasticity, which involves the brain's ability to change and adapt as a result of experience, suggests that changing our language patterns can lead to changes in our brain structure and function. This neuroplastic change can have significant implications for our mental health and overall well-being. By consciously adopting more positive and empowering language patterns, we can encourage the development of more positive neural pathways,